Okay, this first topic, and I think you already know where I'm gonna go with it. And as I said, I'm gonna be talking about Palworld, the new video game sensation that has gone viral. Of course, many people social media talking about it, YouTube, critics, commentators, influencers, vloggers, whatever. I mean, it's the talk of the gaming world right now, Palworld. Everyone's going crazy with this game. I mean, it's been dubbed Pokemon with guns. So, of course, with the Pokemon design similarities, there's bound to be some controversy here and there, accusations of plagiarism, and so forth. And, it's not shocking. It's really more of third person survival. There's like shooting, there's crafting, and as it turns out, there is creature capturing. So, of course, there is some Pokemon inspiration there, but it really has gone viral. It broken sales records already and becoming one of the most played Steam games on time. It is on Xbox. Yes, obviously it is on Xbox Series X, Series X. Why it's on Xbox One, like very old, slow, outdated hardware that very bad frame rates. I don't know, but it's on the new Xbox systems. Not on PlayStation at the moment, so I wouldn't be surprised if Sony asked the developer of the game, known as Pocket Pair, based in somewhere in Tokyo, Shinagawa, Tokyo, yes, called Pocket Pair. They did previously release a game called Craftopia, so they're an independent company. At some point, of course, it's quickly become popular, but if Sony is impressed enough with the results, I'm sure they'll ask Pocket Pair to have the game be published on their PlayStation consoles. But yeah, just back to the Steam records, extremely popular, all-time record sales. Like, I have the numbers, but it's like behind games like Counter-Strike 2 and Dota 2 right now. And like less than 1 week sold like 6 million copies sold. And it even like the first 24 hours, like 3 million, and 40 hours, like 5. And by the third day, like 6 million, and fourth day, 7 million. And like by 8 days, like I said, 8 million in like 6 days. So, and it like 1 billion players like playing this game. So it is crazy. It's mostly multiplayer. So you have to pay to play, but it's working, and already it did catch the attention of Nintendo, kind of, because a user on Twitter called Toasted tried to mod the characters with Pokemon designs, and so of course, like that's not going to sit well with Nintendo. Of course, they asked for a cease and desist, removal, copyright infringement. Nintendo are notoriously known, if anything, for just stopping anyone for any sort of piracy, copyright infringement. They'll do that. They will ask anyone. They are well known. To the point, I remember when they stopped people of Project M. Well, actually, no, there wasn't any cease and desist, but they never liked Project M. They just didn't say anything publicly. But yeah, they had to remove it. This was on like the Twitter X platform, but the video of the Pokemon mod might still be on YouTube. So that's just something to be concerned. So like these PAL creatures, they're just used for like harvesting resources and building structure. So of course there's like a little bit of Fortnite gameplay inspiration regarding like structure building and whatever. It's been announced like since June 5, 2021. I had no idea for the past like 3 years of Palworld's existence until like 2 weeks ago, something like that. Like literally I had no idea what Palworld is and whatever. And in terms of like Pokemon design comparisons, IGN did a really good job finding them. Now look, I don't have them in front of me, but you can find some of them. There is some clear inspiration on Palworld, because you can bet that the Pokemon company will do an investigation. And so and what they have to say, I'll definitely get to them. But since 24th of June, even like 2 billion, it went from like 1.8 billion to like 2 billion by 24th of January. And like the first game really since like PUBG Battlegrounds to achieve really such a monumental feat. So it's just crazy what's been going on. And did I mention like gameplay similarities? Because really it's like survival crafting. It's really more supposed to be like Ark survival, Ark evolved, something like that. And there's a little bit of Breath of the Wild in there. So that's also one thing as well. Now, of course, and they did get legal clearance in terms of designs. They did make sure, like, lawyers and whomever, they had to get legal clearance in terms of like the creature designs. They were clear, but I mean, you can't help but look like, okay, this character looks like a mixture of these two Pokemon. So this pal looks like a mixture of another two Pokemon creatures. So, at some point, it's gonna rub people the wrong way. It's gonna agitate, and of course, the Pokemon did say they're gonna investigate this game, the Palworld game, but they didn't mention it. But here's the statement I have in front of me. We have received many inquiries regarding another company's game released in January 2024. We have not granted any permission for the use of Pokemon intellectual property or assets in that game. We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures to address any acts that infringe on intellectual property rights related to the Pokemon. We will continue to cherish and nurture each and every Pokemon and its world, and work to bring the world together through Pokemon in the future. Ooh. So of course it caught their attention. They're not going to mention Palworld by name, but I mean, only time will tell. Like I keep saying that, time will tell, but I would not be shocked if all of a sudden there's a major lawsuit between the Pokemon Company and Pocket Pair regarding Palworld and its designs and inspiration they took from. So I would not have been surprised. So, expect thorough investigation. Maybe let's say maybe in a month or two, some more Palworld news will come forth. I'm curious to see how it'll go. And because of the whole Palworld situation that's gone viral, even the CEO of Pocket Pair says that they've got death threats, and it's just really shitty. Death threats seem to be common, and I hate it, but it's just awful. And I had no idea the development was really expensive. I mean, yes, because of hiring 40 additional more employees and designers that they first rejected, then rehired and so forth, but the development really costed all the way up to 1 billion yen. That is insane. 1 billion yen for the development of Palworld. That is crazy to get done in 3 years, but this is what happens when you're an independent company somewhere in Tokyo. Shinana, like I said, the name of the location, just hold on. There with me. Sorry, Shinagawa, yeah. Hopefully I said that right, but yeah, I think let's just monitor the whole Palworld situation, how it'll go. If and when will there be some more lawsuit? Will the game be removed from Xbox and Steam? Will Sony still be interested in, asking the Pocket Pair team to have the game released on their PlayStation platform? All that, I mean, I don't think the Palworld saga is over. It won't be anytime soon. But I mean, I can see, a lot of debate on the creature design, on the creatures and plagiarism very soon. So I think it's just worth keeping an eye on.